Today in this video, search and rescue will actually save a combine that's stuck in the mud in APM. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so as you guys can see currently, I'm actually at my headquarters and we're going to be actually going to a location because I've actually gotten a call from somebody that their combine is actually stuck in the mud. It has actually fallen down into a mud pit and they called us to actually try to rescue it. It's going to be a very tough and difficult job, but we're gonna go ahead and try our best. But I'm quickly gonna go ahead and make a stop and actually get a tow strap. So basically, if you guys don't know, the tow strap will actually help us pull this combine. As you guys can see, it's kind of similar to what we just passed right now, but the location is pretty much like in this area somewhere. I've looked at my map and it's actually underneath this bridge, which is kind of wild because how do you actually go down here? I'm pretty sure that's probably the city's fault for not actually adding fences, because I could see it's actually down there in the mud pit, and if there were like fences here, this would have not been happening. But as you guys can see, I don't know, should I try to get down there or should I just try to pull it from this side? Because right now, if we can actually get it on land and then we try to start it up, I think that could definitely work. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my winch right here. As you guys can see, this can actually pull up to 5,000 pounds. I don't know if actually this this combine weighs 5,000 or more. I would say probably more, but it's worth a try. We're gonna go ahead and try to retract it. As you guys can see, it barely moves, so this is not gonna work. I might actually have to go back and bring out my 10,000 pound winch. I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this, and if I actually just bring my vehicle over here, we're gonna try to add the 10,000 pound winch. Hopefully that will actually help us, because if that doesn't, I don't know, I think we're gonna be actually stuck here for a while. Let's go ahead and add the 10,000 pound. Alright, perfect. As you guys can see, now we can only pull up to 10,000, which is pretty good, better than before, 5,000 more than before. But is it gonna be enough to pull this combine? This weighs a lot. Like when you try to drive this thing, the brakes don't even work. So as you guys can see, I'm fully under the mud. As you guys can see, I've changed identities. I'm different now. So as you guys can see, the winch line cable is right here, and it's gonna be pulling it all the way to the top. I don't exactly know if this is gonna do it, but if it does, make sure to like, because this is gonna be actually insane. Alright, so it looks like it's actually pulling my truck more than the combine, but right now we're kind of seeing signs of actually the combine right here, which is pretty good. But I think what we need to do is actually maybe use our tow strap. I don't know if that's gonna help us, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually go from the other side and bring my truck down there in the mud. Hopefully we don't flood it with the mud. Hopefully my truck doesn't stop working, because if it stops working, it's going to be a very bad day. So basically what I'm going to be doing is, if I were to actually go down from here, I want to go ahead and check it out to see if it's safe. But if I just go down just like this, I think we should actually be able to pull this thing. So just like that, we have brought down our truck, and now we're going to be using the tow strap. So I'm gonna quickly connect it. There we go. And now we're gonna go ahead and connect it to this. Alright, perfect. As you guys can see, we have to actually drive back. We need to go ahead and get in the truck and we just drive, but it's way too heavy. I don't know if this is gonna do the job. We might have to go back and get some more equipment, because it doesn't look like it's gonna be coming out anytime soon. I don't know exactly what to do at this point. It's like stuck. Alright, so as you guys can see, it has very big and giant tires. I don't know if this is gonna be possible. Like, bro, this definitely weighs about like 50,000 pounds. This is a lot difficult than I thought. I don't know if my truck is gonna do the job, but we could also go ahead and grab the winch. Maybe that could help, maybe not. Okay, so now we have the tow strap and we also got the winch. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing is we're gonna go ahead and try to retract it, but it doesn't look like it's gonna go back any further. We're gonna go ahead and get in my truck and we're gonna see right now. So is it gonna move? Not really. Right now it's showing no signs of movement, and I've actually just brought down my truck in the mud, so that's not really good. As you guys can see, we're trying to do this, but I don't know if it's actually possible. So the combine is actually moving forward and back, so that could definitely be a sign of it actually working. It's not like stuck or anything. I don't know if it's left in neutral or something, but if we can actually get it to over here, that would be great. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be going forward and back and seeing if I can go ahead and get any movement, maybe move it to the side, because where it is right now, that's where like the whole mud pit is, because basically when I get close to it, you guys can see half of my truck actually goes underneath, and then the other half is still like above the mud, and that's basically why it's very difficult to actually recover, because this is fully in mud. Like if the combine wasn't tall, it would be actually deep down there in the mud, but I mean thankfully we can see it because of how tall it is, like how it's built. I mean that's good, but I don't know if it's gonna be moving anytime soon. As you guys can see, we can see a little bit of actually the combine right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in park, try to move it myself, maybe drive it or something. I don't know if we can do that at the moment, but we're gonna try our best. Okay, so it looks like right over here is actually the entrance or something, or like the door. Okay, so it's actually showing some signs of movement. Perfect, there we go. Oh no, it has just turned off on us. Okay, so that's not really good. I kind of moved it to a spot where I liked it, but little did I know it was going to turn off the second I got out. So now, as you guys can see, the combine is actually at this mud pit. Let me actually quickly show you guys, because you guys can barely see me. That's where my truck is, and when I get to like this point, that's where like it kind of like goes down. This pit right here is actually deep enough to actually cover my truck, and you won't be able to see it. So as you guys can see, it's actually getting nighttime, which is not good. I don't know if there's gonna be a storm or anything like that, but we actually have to go and get back to this. So as you guys can see, we're gonna be trying to actually use the winch again. So I think what I'm gonna be doing is disconnecting it. There we go. And now we're gonna move our truck maybe to the other side, try to like pull it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's worth a try. So if I were to go right over here, as you guys can see, and now we're gonna go ahead and use the winch, add it to the back. So let's go ahead and grab it. And then is there a spot over here? Okay, there we go. As you guys can see, we have just connected it over there. And now, okay bro, this is actually getting cold. It's pouring raining, so this is not really good. As you guys can see, it's actually stuck, so I don't know what we're going to be doing. I think what I'm going to be doing is actually starting it up, trying to do that. Maybe it's worth a try. Let's go ahead and try to start it up. Okay, so it actually started up on the first try, which is good. Let me quickly get it out of this mud pit. Okay bro, I don't know how to get it out because it's actually stuck right now. Like this is too deep. Okay, come on dude, come on. Oh my goodness dude, are you kidding me? Okay, it's a lot difficult than I thought, but I think this might actually be the only way. So if I were to just go like this, okay, come on, there we go. Okay, so it's actually out of the mud pit, which is good, but we still have to do this. So oh my goodness bro, why did we just go back in the mud pit? Hopefully it doesn't turn off on us, but we have to go up this hill. As you guys can see, I'm just gonna go ahead and sacrifice my truck over there and come back for it later. We have to go ahead and get this to safety right now. So we're going about like 25 miles per hour. This is actually supposed to go a little bit faster, about like 60, but I think the engine is messed up. It could definitely turn off on me any second, but we're gonna try to get this to the customization shop as soon as possible before it actually shuts off. So as you guys can see right now, we're doing pretty great. It hasn't turned off on us, so that's good. Come on, come on. It's actually very close to here, so if we can actually get this under the customization shop, that will be the best bet. So as you guys can see, we just have to go all the way down here. All right dude, all right, I think we're getting close. So this is like where the trailer shop is. We have to go all the way to the back, which is gonna take us, I would say, 10-20 seconds. All right, so 25 miles per hour, kind of catching a little bit of speed by 1 or 2 miles, but just like that, we're gonna go ahead and pass the car wash, and now we just have to go even deeper all the way in the corner here. As you guys can see, okay bro, do not turn off on me. Oh my goodness, it just turned off on me. Okay, this is not really good. We're gonna go ahead and open this. Okay, come on, the garage needs to open. Okay, there we go. And now we're gonna be actually trying to put this inside. Okay, there we go. It hasn't turned off. Okay, there we go. Did I just crash? Oh my goodness, bro, I just crashed it, but it is what it is. Alright, so the shop isn't closing, but we do have to go back and get our truck. Alright, so I've actually just turned into Superman, and we're gonna be trying to recover this as fast as possible. So I'm actually running. Oh my goodness, I've just hit a tree and freaking shattered my head, my brain open. So we're gonna be now getting in the truck. Oh my goodness, bro, why am I so strong? I've just flipped my truck over. We're just gonna be getting into this. Come on, there we go, there we go. We just have to get out and actually go back to the shop. Okay, we have to go ahead and get back to the fire station. But as you guys pretty much saw, we have actually completed this recovery of this combine. It was actually stuck in the mud pit. You guys saw how deep it was, but we have actually recovered it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm out.